Central Florida, the city of Orlando is the scene for the Bulls. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing at forward. Oubre out there with White. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Magic, the forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's Anthony, and it's Mann in at the shooting guard position. And on paper, at least, Richard, this game is a mismatch. But on any given night, I mean, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside Williams. The pass to Oubre. Fires the three. Rebound by the Magic. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
And White kicks to Oubre. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And it's Orlando with another.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
White the pass to Oubre. And the Bulls, another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. There's the triple. And the Bulls, another three.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Anthony kicks to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Here's Mann. Off target from outside.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just merciless.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Oubre, no one around him. Another three for Chicago.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
The Magic trailed by 7. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Outside, White. Back to Oubre. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mann can't hit.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Carter finds Anthony. Here's man. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Anthony looking it over. Pass to man. Trying to end the drought. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Bulls.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Carter outside. DeRozan brings the double team. Here's man, covered by Oubre. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's White with the rebound.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Oubre passes to White. Back to Oubre. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Anthony against White. Offensive rebound. Wagner. Here's man. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Man can't hit.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
White dishes to Oubre. And White kicks to Oubre. Another 3 for Chicago.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Looking to end the run, and that one hits back iron. The Bulls leading by 23. White the pass to Oubre. Back to White. Oubre on the wing. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Man passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Anthony on the wing. Pass to Wagner. uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And White kicks to Oubre. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And for the Magic, they're shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. Here's Mann. Rebound by the Bulls. Oubre's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
DeRozan passes to Oubre. Kicks it to White. There's the dish to Williams. Oubre outside. White, good. White's got 6 points.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Mann, covered by Oubre. Mann can't hit. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Oubre finds White. Back to Oubre. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And it's the Magic's ball. Inside. Can they get it? And it's Wagner missing.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Outside, White.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oubre passes to White. 1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. For three, Oubre. Another three for Chicago.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Banchero. Over Williams. Misses off the left iron. Banchero's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. White looking around. The pass to Drummond. Back to White. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
So a new group on the floor for... About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. White inside. Anthony on him. And it's White missing. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. We'll see both the Wagners out there. Franz at 3 and Mo on the block. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Anthony, and it's Mann in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against Memphis was dominant. He scored an incredible number of points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. Just a fantastic night for him, the kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Anthony. White with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Back to Oubre. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Chicago has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And White kicks to Oubre. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Anthony drawing the double team. Pass to man. Oubre with the steal. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Assisted by
A huge target
White.
on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now here's Anthony. He picked up 15 points in their last win against San Antonio.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Anthony against White. Back to Oubre. Yet another bucket.
Oubre.
One more 50-point game from him as he continues to move towards the top spot.
I have never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end.
The top spot for most 50-point games in the season comes from the scoring year of all scoring years. Wilt Chamberlain's amazing 1962 season. Wilt actually averaged 50 points a game that year.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Passes it to man. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
That's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Oubre for three.
Oubre.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oubre's got 12 points now in the quarter. Wagner outside. Shoots over LeVert. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. White finds Oubre. And again for three.
Oubre.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Ball's knocked loose. From the arc. Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Wagner outside. Pass to man to stop the run. Connects from three-point range. Man's got 9 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Drummond. It's good on the putback.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Now Anthony, still without a basket. Back to Wagner. Now the pass to man. Here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hand.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for the Bulls. DeRozan against Banchero. No coverage that time.
Oubre.
63 points for Smooth.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Anthony, the pass to man. Wagner outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Back to Oubre. No good on the triple. The Magic shooting 41% from the field here in the second. Here's Banchero. Nails the 16-footer. 6 points for him.
Oh, nice touch from the mid-range. Banchero, it's great watching his confidence continue to grow.
And DeRozan kicks to Oubre. A three-pointer off the mark. The Magic shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Man can't hit. The Bulls shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Outside DeRozan. over Anthony. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by LeVert.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
Anthony with it. Nothing on the board. Wagner passes to Anthony. Shoots over Ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Goga Bitadze comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Black's subbed in for Trey Mann. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Shoots over DeRozan. Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got his first points of the night. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 1:39 left in the first half. Oubre outside. Another bucket! Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Wagner passes to Carter. Over Williams. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Derrick Rose is checked in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Fultz. The putback. Shoots over Oubre. And a beautiful finish by Fultz. Fultz has got 5 points now this quarter.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Oubre for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Carter. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Carter's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Rose kicks to Oubre. Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Levine passes to Oubre. Rose scanning the floor. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Bitadze. He kicks it to Carter. The shot comes out, and so it's Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Kobe White is out there with Oubre, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. He says I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, DA. Thank you.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
DeRozan finds Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Oubre for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Passes it to Wagner. Takes the 3. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Count that bucket. Williams has got his second bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's man, covered by Oubre. Carter outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Oubre dishes to White. Lets it go from deep. Chicago now working with the new shot clock.
Such a potent presence inside. Drummond is a scary man to match up with. You have to play him physical, even if it means fouling.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Wagner on the wing. Defended by Caruso. Pass to man. Shoots over Oubre. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Caruso kicks to Oubre. Good, that's another bucket.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Anthony, the pass to Carter. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Carter. And Okeke subbed in for Wagner. Javonte Green, he's checked in for the Bulls.
For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
The eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys, performs very well against the best guards in the game, is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ.
Anthony against White. Oubre with the steal. Outside White. Oubre outside. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Isaac outside. And there's the pass to Okeke. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Bulls. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Oubre, good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Kicks to Anthony. Pass to Okeke. Shoots over Caruso. Another miss by Orlando.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Chicago.
And White kicks to Oubre. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Drummond working against Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Powell brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Colts comes in for Cole Anthony. And Chicago also making a switch. Ball's checked in. Oubre, good.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And for the Magic, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Knocked away. Here's Wagner, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Ball finds Oubre. The second chance effort. Ball, the pass to Drummond. Oubre outside. Clock at 2. Here's Caruso. Another 3 for Chicago. Here's Fultz. 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Banchero. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Blacks checked it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. We've got Paolo Banchero. Wendell Carter is up there with Wagner. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's man in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
To the left wing. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Oh, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
And Paul stays with it.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Oubre, good.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Passes to Carter. And here is Anthony. Pass to Banchero. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And you know, with the fire Banchero plays with, he may not even have felt the contact.
Ball kicks to Oubre. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Oubre's got 11 points in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Anthony against Ball. Here's man. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
Oubre for 3. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Shot from free throw range. Rebound by the Bulls. Oubre's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint, and Drummond throws it down.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's man. The Magic again can't hit.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
It's stolen by Anthony. To the inside. Man gets the bucket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Anthony against Ball for three. Oubre. Another three for Chicago.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Banchero outside. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. Man can't hit.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Out to the wing. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oubre outside. Ball kicks to Oubre. And again.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Anthony dishes to Banchero. The pass to Man. 6 to shoot. To end the run, and it's sent back by Drummond.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Oubre for good. He hits again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And even in hostile territory, the fans have to respect what he's done here tonight.
You know, Greg, he's filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his terrific performance.
He's using every trick he's got to get looks at the basket, and they are all still falling for him. What a historic performance.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Smooth.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Here's Bitadze. Poked away. Oubre with the steal. Here's Green. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
To the wing right side. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Here's Okeke. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Ball kicks to Oubre. Good! Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Here's Okeke, guarded by Green. Green with the block, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's Fultz. Clock at 6. Here's the drive. Shoots over Oubre. Fultz, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Oubre can't get it to go. Orlando's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Wagner. Once again off the mark for Orlando.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
What a special night. I feel blessed to have witnessed this. A new three-point record. Unreal.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
LeVert kicks to Oubre. From deep. Okeke grabs the miss. The Magic shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Wagner passes to Fultz, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 11 points for Markelle Fultz.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Outside Ball. The 10-footer. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Bulls ball.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. To the middle. Here's Williams. That's tipped. Now, here's Wagner. Here's Black.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. From 13. It's all in by the Bulls. Oubre's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Ball kicks to Oubre. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he gets it back. Now, here's Ball. Guarded closer. Here's the 3. Pass to LeVert. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Oubre passes to Ball. Another shot. Here's Williams. At the elbow, Oubre passes it to LeVert. Back to Oubre. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Smooth.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for Orlando.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Down low. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home weekend to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.